case out of the state of Florida. The verdict is in. The jury deliberated 4 hours, 13 minutes. Let's go in to find out what the verdict is.
I heard you have reached a verdict?
Yeah.
Okay, and Mr. Schmidt, you are the verdict to my deputy. Madam Clerk, if you can read the verdict. You may be seated, folks. You may be seated. You're really not hard. I'm sorry. Mr. Deltoro, if you could stay with me. Go ahead. Publish the verdict.
In the Circuit Court of the 7th Judicial Circuit in and for Broward County, Florida, State of Florida plaintiff versus Alexander Deltoro Jr., defendant, case number 19-014728 CF10A, Judge Lorena Mastroigo. Verdict. Count 1, we the jury find as follows as to the defendant, Alexander Deltoro Jr. In this case, the defendant is not guilty. So say we all this 6th day of May, 2025 at Fort Lauderdale, Broward County, Florida.
Okay, does either side would like the jury poll?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. If you can pull the jury.
Castano, is this your true verdict?
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I want to thank you for your time and consideration. I also want to wish to advise you of some very special privileges you now hold as jurors. No juror can ever be required to talk about the discussions that occurred in the jury room, except by court order. For many centuries, our society has relied upon juries for consideration of difficult cases. We have recognized for hundreds of years that a jury deliberation, discussions, and votes should remain their private affair as long as they wish. Therefore, the law gives you a unique privilege not to speak about the jury's work. Although you are at liberty to speak with anyone about your deliberations, you are also at liberty to refuse to speak to anyone. A request to discuss either your verdict or your deliberations may come from those who are simply curious, from those who might seek to find fault with you, from the media, from the attorneys, or elsewhere. It will be up to you to decide whether to preserve your privacy as a juror. Anything further from the state?
Okay.
Defense? Okay. I'm going to ask you folks to just remain for me in the courtroom for a little moment. I would like to go especially thank you guys and give you certificates. So if you follow Danny to the jury room, I'm going to meet you back there in 2 minutes. Okay? Thank you so much for your service.
In case you can't read it on my face, I'm shocked. This is the young man that was having an argument with his father, and a gun went off and he shot his mother, killing his mother. And he turned down a plea deal. And a lot of people said, are you nuts? Why would you turn it down? To plead to lesser offenses than manslaughter and serve 10 years. Well, he obviously made the right choice. Not guilty of all charges. That jury clearly believed him when he was on the stand demonstrating how his father knocked into the gun. Does it make a difference to you that his father was MIA? Not in this trial, not there, not called, because they can't find his father. Not guilty of all charges.